gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
It's been more than a month since a Memphis man was shot and killed Easter Sunday.
Yeah, surveillance cameras captured it all in graphic detail, but police are still searching for the gunman. This morning, we hear from the victim's fiance. Here's Greg Hurst with our Manhunt Monday.
So you heard what they said, still searching for the gunman. The community is not speaking up. The community is not coming forward about the killing of this brother on Easter Sunday.
Ariel Shower's life will never be the same. Easter Sunday, Shower's fiance, Quentin Donald, stopped at the Royal King store on Rains Road. Officers say just as Donald was getting back into his car to leave, he was ambushed by a man with a gun. Investigators released this surveillance video showing the moments the gunman approached Donald and pulled the trigger. Shower says she could hear the gunshots from the couple's home just a couple of blocks away.
As I was unloading my truck, I can hear like faint shots in that coming from the back of my house, like not directly behind my house, but it was a distance away. And so I instantly got a feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Showers tried calling her fiance multiple times, but her calls went unanswered.
Woo! So she tried calling the brother multiple times. Now, you know, I don't know if he was necessarily involved in something. It's kind of giving a young Dolph vibe just because he's skinny and dark skinned, I guess, and they got that long head. But I mean, she knew once those bullets started ringing out that they were calling his name. That's the way that I interpreted what she said.
Showers tried calling her fiance multiple times, but her calls went unanswered. But by tracking his phone location, Showers knew Donald was at the corner store near their home.
When I pulled up at the store, I saw his car and I saw his car door open.
Unfortunately, that wasn't all she saw.
I saw a trail of blood and I saw one of his shoes on the ground. And immediately as I walked into the store, to the left, my foot hit his, and he was laying there.
Showers asked the clerk to call an ambulance.
When they arrived to the scene, they started to work on him. They told me that he had a faint pulse. So they started to do chest compressions.
Woo! I mean, the pain that these sisters are having to endure because of these super gremlins on Demon Time. I mean, you know, it's no wonder that, you know, we've got so many hardened women because they're dealing with these truly traumatic events over and over and over again. The problem is they're voting for the politicians who enable this to continue.
In CPR.
Sadly, Showers saw the man that she had spent the last 18 years of her life with slowly slip away.
When they started to put the tape up, I knew that, you know, he didn't make it.
Detectives say they believe the three men seen in the surveillance video tried to rob or carjack her fiance.
Wow, you see that? So he's in the Challenger. It looks like they had three dudes. Or I guess this is the same guy. He might have just, I don't know. This joint is crazy. They might have triple teamed his ass.
Men seen in the surveillance video tried to rob or carjack her fiance.
The guy said something to him and he probably realized that he was getting robbed. I believe he was shot outside of the store, and I believe that one of the young men followed him inside of the store and he kept shooting.
Donald, a father of three, did not survive. He was only 35.
Father of three. Damn.
Take a good look at this surveillance video. If you know who killed Quentin Donald, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Your tip could help put three dangerous criminals behind bars.
And my thing is, with that, I mean, that surveillance footage is clear as day. How the hell do we not have suspects in custody, community? What are we doing? I mean, you saw their face right there. You know who got that drip. You know who got that swag. Time to speak up.
And $2,000 cash in your pocket. Remember, all calls are confidential.
By the way, if you have a story you'd like for us to profile on Manhunt Monday, email us at manhuntmonday@wreg.com.
Thursday was everything but a celebration for one Memphis woman. Tonight, she's calling it her worst nightmare. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
And I'm Darcy Thomas. Her family is calling for justice after her son was brutally beaten, she says, at a club in downtown Memphis. Fox 13's Sierra Jordan is joining us live from Beale Street. Sierra, you spoke with the family.
Yeah, I was able to speak to the mother and the sister of the victim. His sister told me that they found him just a couple blocks down from this nightclub right behind me. Now, they were able to share a couple photos from his injuries, and I must warn you, you may find them pretty disturbing.
I got a phone call around 4:30 yesterday morning, and thinking it was a Mother's Day wish, but it turned out my son screaming, "Mom, help."
Teresa Robertson says police found her son Quentin down the street from Orchard Club on Beale Street like this. 2 black eyes, a fractured jaw and nose.
Woo! Look what they did to that boy.
And lips swollen.
Damn. They beat the brakes off of my boy. And, you know, knowing these super gremlins, it was probably for nothing. See, that's the thing in the community. You know, no good deed goes unpunished. You can be the best guy, but if you are in the community within proximity, you're bound to have a negative encounter with these super gremlins on demon time.
Fractured jaw and nose, bruises and cuts scattered across his face, and lips swollen.
But when I got there, he was slunched over on the wall with his head bashed in, almost looking like Tyrese Nichols. And that's something you don't want to experience as a...
You heard what she said. She said he looked like Tyrese Nichols, the brother who was beat down by the police, except this time it wasn't the police. But, you know, we do have something in common. It was some brothers who did this to him. It was black men. So, you know, we talk about the system, but how many days have I come and done this show and we're not willing to hold the community accountable within?
Mother.
Memphis police say a friend saw Quentin dancing in Orchard Club. Then the friend said a security guard known as Pew snatched Quentin and started punching him in the face.
Damn.
When police arrived, Pew was gone. But another witness told police a different story. She said Quentin swung at Pew first.
Uh-oh. So, I mean, we have conflicting stories. We don't know what exactly happened. He could have caused a fight, which is believable. And he got that beat down. You know, who knows? But either way, I understand defending yourself, but what they did to him, it appears it was overkill. Now, I don't know, but that's what it looks like.
The police report says the club's manager gave investigators another perspective. She said she was not in the club when it happened, but she'd been told Quentin was trying to fight someone, and Pew tried to stop it when Quentin swung at him. But Quentin's sister says there's more to the story.
They were just standing around.
Damn, the newscaster. She thick back there, ain't she?
There's more to the story.
They were just standing around, and they basically just watched him get brutally beat up by these 3 security guards. So it was 3 security guards that beat him up.
Now, police said the manager of Orchard told them that the suspect does not work at the nightclub and only helps out when needed. We tried reaching out to the manager, but haven't heard back yet. Now, Memphis police say they do not have anybody in custody, but the investigation continues. Darcy, Daryl.
That is Fox 13's Sierra Jordan reporting tonight. Thank you so much, Sierra.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
All right, Julia, breaking news this Monday morning. A man arrested after a 7-year-old boy accidentally shoots his 9-year-old sister. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre is live this morning with more on the arrest. JP?
Yeah, we're live this morning here in the 5000 block of Biscayne. Of course, you can imagine a very, very sad situation. You're talking about a 7-year-old shooting his 9-year-old sister accidentally. James Bowen, he's the man Memphis police have arrested and charged with neglect of a child, as well as a felon in possession of a handgun. According to the Memphis Police Department, his gun is what that 7-year-old used to accidentally shoot his 9-year-old sister.
And this is a problem. Y'all need to secure your firearms. You have children in the home while also participating in the op culture, also participating in the drill culture. And, you know, at all times you feel paranoid, as if you need to have that thing on you so that you can whip out real quick and, you know, shoot at ops. So much so that you got it in your house just laying around for easy access, and your children find it. And now somebody is deleted off of your stupidity. These super careless gremlins are on demon time.
His 9-year-old sister sadly lost her life, went to Labana Children's Hospital. This morning, we're working to learn more. We're just down the street from where this all took place, outside of this home. According to the Memphis Police Department, that 7-year-old got that gun out of James Bowen's Buick Encore, out of the glove compartment. So stay with us. We're working right now to gather more information, but extremely sad situation. This is probably, the 4th or 5th time we've heard of this, a child accidentally shooting a sibling within the last 7 months. So extremely sad situation. Ernie?
9-year-old girl. Dark cloud looms over this southwest Memphis neighborhood. Residents say a 9-year-old girl was accidentally shot and killed by a young family member on Mother's Day.
Now peep this. Now we got to run it back.
Shot and killed. Residents say a 9-year-old girl was accidentally.
Now you see the trash up the block. Whose trash is that? Whose trash is that? Why is there a pile of trash on the sidewalk? How long has it been sitting there? These are questions that the community needs to answer. Community in Memphis. Because this is a reflection of what's happening in your neighborhood. You leave trash outside. You leave the hood junky. And all that comes from it is junk.
Shot and killed by a young family member on Mother's Day.
Your woman ain't gonna never be able to enjoy Mother's Day again. Never. I don't care how many years it is, she'll never be able to enjoy Mother's Day again.
Memphis police say the incident happened outside this home on Biscayne Road. Several neighbors tell WREG the little girl was playing outside with other kids when an even younger child called out to her to look at a gun inside this vehicle. Police say the unsecured weapon was found in the glove box. Shortly after the kids got in the vehicle, neighbors say they heard a single shot. MPD says the 9-year-old.
Wow, so it was in the glove box of the vehicle. And the young 7-year-old boy took it and clapped his own sister.
9-year-old girl died at the hospital.
Why would somebody leave a gun in a car? Round kid.
Police say the gun in the vehicle the gun was found in belonged to the boyfriend of the little girl's mother, 53-year-old.
The boyfriend, here we go. And what I keep telling you, these sisters invite in these thug maxed alpha simps. Let me say it again. These sisters invite in these thug maxed alpha simps, and they end up putting the children in harm's way. This is why being a single mother is so dangerous. And you have, I misspoke and said he was the father earlier, but you have this foreign entity coming into the household, which automatically increases the risk of domestic violence and sexual assault or molestation by 34%. So you are increasing the odds of abuse in your child, inviting a new man into the home who is not the biological father by 1/3. And a lot of women don't understand this. They don't care. That's really what it is. They don't care. And like I've said before on my other channel, #ReclaimYourThrone, modern women, especially Generation Z women, don't care about the mental health of their own children, okay? But this is a testament to that. Bringing in random dudes who, you know, your boyfriend just to get piped down. Is it worth losing your child? Is it worth you losing your child? No. But these sisters cannot resist these thug maxed alpha simps. Remember where you heard this term from.
James Bowen Jr.
People are leaving guns in their cars. People leaving guns on their dressers. People could leaving guns under the bed. So our kids can get guns just like they can get a bag of candy.
The shooting happened a short walk away from Freedom from Unnecessary Negatives headquarters, an organization dedicated to ending gun violence. Founder Stevie Moore says this is why he continues to fight for gun reform.
How can we get guns so easily? Where are our leaders?
And some people we spoke.
And see, now he wants to attribute the irresponsibility of this super gremlin on demon time to the rest of the responsible gun owners and firearm owners who act responsibly with these weapons. Because people who own firearms and do so responsibly know that these are not toys. However, people in the community, specifically black men, and you can't argue with this, we treat these weapons as a toy. You see them in the camera at the music videos, dangling it like this, like we seen Ja Morant do, which we talked about on the live. So, you know, this ain't about the guns. It's about personal responsibility.
Spoke to in the community say they have the same questions.
You can walk around with a gun, police can't say nothing to you, and I got 20 felonies.
In this case, Memphis police say Bowen is a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. According to court records,
so there
he was
you have
convicted
it.
in 20.
So he's a convicted felon in possession of the handgun. So even if there was a law, right, saying that he shouldn't have a handgun, which there is, he's a convicted felon, so he can't possess a handgun anyway, he's still gonna have it. So there are laws that stop this from happening. They don't work because, criminals, they don't follow laws. Shocking.
12 of attempted voluntary manslaughter. This time, he's charged with criminally negligent homicide, aggravated child neglect, and being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. Reporting from Southwest Memphis, Kwame Wilborn, WREG News Channel 3.
And we do want to let you know Bowen is due in court tomorrow morning. As tonight, a southwest Memphis community is mourning the loss of a 9-year-old girl after an accidental shooting makes her the 10th child to die from gun violence in Memphis this year. This man, James Bowen, is now charged with criminally negligent homicide and aggravated child neglect and convicted felon in possession of a firearm. Our Brittany Moncrief is live outside the medical district. Brittany, my heart just drops from hearing this story.
Absolutely, Pepper. You know, this is where no parent wants to be on Mother's Day. But unfortunately, that was the case for one Memphis mother whose daughter was fatally shot by her brother on accident. Mother's Day, a day that celebrates giving life, but instead one mother grieves a life taken.
You got a 9-year-old dead in this street. It's empty. What's wrong with us?
Sunday afternoon, Memphis police responded to a shooting in southwest Memphis on East Biscayne. When they arrived, MPD said they found a 9-year-old girl who they say was shot by her 7-year-old brother on accident. Neighbors say moments before the shooting, they saw the siblings playing in the mother's boyfriend's car, who police later identified as James Bowen. Investigators say Bowen told them the boy got the gun from his glove box and after shooting his sister, ran inside the house to tell what happened.
Woo! And you heard what the brother said. What's wrong with us? We are on a horrible trajectory, man. This isn't it. This is not it. Okay? And some people are seeing it, like this older brother here. He's probably been seeing it for decades. And finally now, he's probably been doing this for a long time, but his voice is really being heard.
Lock your gun up.
Stevie Moore runs Freedom from Unnecessary Negatives and says more needs to be done on a legislative level.
Now, I know they put politics in it, that you got a right to carry a gun. Okay, you do. But your right to carry a gun shouldn't be without restrictions.
Memphis pastor Ricky Floyd is pro-gun and has even held gun safety classes for children.
We were persecuted about it. It's not too young to die. It's not too young to find a gun. I know never assume that a gun is empty. I know never point a gun at anybody. Those are a few things that if we teach our kids, a lot of our children will still be living today.
From January to April, LeBonner Children's Hospital has treated 53 kids for gunshot wounds. That's more than the past 3 years, which each year we've hit a record high.
So in the past 3 years, we have hit record highs in children shot in the community. And this is definitely a community thing more than any other. All right. So, you know, I have a lot of dissenters in the comments section who can't explain why this continues to happen without bringing in white supremacy. But as you can see in these individual cases that we cover so thoroughly and so intricately on this channel, most of the time there's not one white person in sight, not one white person to be found, not one white person to hold account as to what even happened. Because if there were, we'd have a lot less unsolved murders. So what does it go back to? Individual or group, collective, personal responsibility.
It happened in Nashville. Didn't they march? Didn't they make a boys? Where's our boys, Memphis, Tennessee? Where's our boys, Shelby County?
And both Stevie Moore and Pastor Floyd say their heart goes out to the family of that 9-year-old girl, in particular, that 7-year-old boy, her brother. They say most times kids that age don't fully understand the consequences of having a gun, and it's up to us, the community, to step in and help. Live at LeBonner Hospital, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Anyway.
So it is what it is.